I grew up in Toronto by the 401, just that avenue. It was a dead-end street right off of the highway. And it was great. After school, was able to play roller hockey, just with the net that I had. I used to play with my dad a lot. It was great. It was a lot of fun. And I went to public school at Armor Heights. I went to St. Mike's College School for 6 years. It was an all-boys Catholic private school. And I went to Queens and traveled a bit. Here. About a year now. I started out as an inside sales rep. In that role, I worked with the VP of marketing as well as our colleagues to figure out what was best in terms of where we should be focusing our efforts. And just based on that correspondence, we came up with a new sales process, and therefore I now take on a different role as an account development executive, where I spend a lot more time prospecting for potential clients, looking to see who would make ideal customers. Well, I did a variety of different jobs coming out of university. I wanted to take the time to figure out what I wanted to do. Worked on a film as a trainee assistant director, working with Martin Short. That was pretty fun. He's a pretty hilarious guy. And I also had the chance to work on a cattle farm while living and working in Australia. And that was also partly a camp where kids would come up and learn about farming techniques and whatnot. And got to teach some kids canoeing in Australia, which I thought was pretty hilarious. So definitely some great experiences. Those would probably be the ones that stand out the most in terms of unique jobs. I think that really depends on the time of the year. There's different things that are fun to do. This time of year, when the leaves are changing, I'd definitely say going up to the cottage and seeing the leaves change and walk around with the dog and the parents up north. That's always been a lot of fun. My dad makes a great stew, and this time of year puts about anything and everything that's healthy for you in a big pot. You can freeze it for weeks and get it. So doing those types of things is just great this time of year. I do have a multitude of different things that I dabble in. I like to play guitar and surf, although I don't do that as much as I would love to. I really only surfed like 2 or 3 times, so I guess I can't really say that. I was in Australia. But what I'm working on now is really trying to wake up as early as possible to play squash as often as possible before coming to work. I think squash is a great way to start the day. And that besides that, running and obviously the usuals of reading, watching movies, and otherwise are things that are top of mind.